Hello everyone, welcome to Sully Groot. Um, First place. Um, some news about the whole situation with Gearbox. It did come out that Kotaku was lying. So that wasn't a surprise. Randy said it best. They work off of negativity and they don't care who they hurt. So Gearbox is doing what they said they would do.
Well timed. You're free to proceed.
So, yeah. So, neither here nor there. So I just watched The Warriors about the 50,000th time. It's legitimately one of my favorite movies. I really do love that movie so much. I've seen it a lot of times, and I thought it would be interesting to talk about. It was ahead of its time in multiple ways. So let's go into it. Let's talk about let's talk about their own look. Every gang feeling, every area of Brooklyn and in New York where the movie takes place feels its own place. It feels like a genuine place, a living, breathing area. The characters all feel like are written like real characters. It is well done. Fox is a great character. He's not around much, but he is a great character. Snow is probably my favorite. I feel it's timeless. I feel it can never, it will style. I feel the movie will always be relevant in some way, shape, or form. And I think if you want to make a good film, characters, an ensemble cast, and show how to do it well, watch that movie. There's nothing about that movie I don't love. I have honestly seen it so many times in Intercar. The character, the villain is a great villain. My brain does not want to work today. It has not wanted to work today at all. The villain is well written. The villain is believable villain. He is a villain I believe would do it for fucking chaotic reasons. I would put I would call the Warriors. Got the first group they come across is a group of skinheads called the Turnbull ACs. They have their own look vehicle. They have a lot of really great stuff going on with it. I would like to see. Oh, sorry. They have great characters. They have a lot of. Every character, it feels good. It is different from the book, but it's not bad. It's different from the book. In the book, let's just say that they're kind of dicks in the books. Okay, in the books, it implies that murder, rape, are an everyday occurrence in the world that they live in, because in the book, they rape a woman. In the book, a woman. And they murder a guy right there. Just do it. It implies it's a regular occurrence. It implies it's an everyday occurrence. It implies it means nothing to them to kill. Is that bad? No, it makes it for a more interesting movie. I enjoyed, I had forgotten how well done the movie was. I haven't watched it in years. I have only, and then on top of that, I watched the less good version, director's cut. I'm sorry, flawed and not the original. Doesn't have the crap comic book stuff going on, which, no, that's not bad. I just feel it detracts from the film itself. I also feel that I don't think that some stuff needs explanation. And in the director's cut, they explain, they give explanation for things in the extra features, and I don't feel it needs that. I feel it is a movie to stand on its extra crap. I feel the movie is good enough as it is. Do not need the stupid comic book shit they have in the director's cut. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and I think that it's a movie. At first, if you're from not whatever's clever, it really is that good. I really had not seen it in a long time. I watched it, and I was still after all these years, very satisfied with it as a film overall. It left me satisfied. So I'm going to fish slap. So this weekend, tomorrow, my one day off this week, I have some plans of some movies to watch. I'm uploading more information, or I'm uploading some reviews of those, because why not? I don't really have much now about the movie. It's just it's one of those rare movies. I watch it and I don't really have a much to say about it other than I strongly recommend it, and I really think it's it really is that genuine. I'm not saying something, because I've seen some truly terrible movies. I've seen horrible versions of movies from books. This is not one of those. Swan is I truly feel Swan is one of my personal favorite, Swan is a personal favorite, protagonist of mine. Yeah. It just comes down to, does the actors do a good job? Yes. Does it stand up well? You bet your ass it does. Do I think it'll stand up forever? I really do. If you are interested in it, look it up. It's available to buy on Amazon for like $7 for $3. Check it out, please. Really, check it out. It's worth watching. There isn't much more to say about it other than it's one of my favorite movies of all time. You know, it really is. It'll definitely be, if I ever make a top 10 list, it'll definitely probably be at least top 5. So I know nostalgia is a thing. I'll be the first person to tell you. It's when I was a kid, it used to come on a Chicago station called WGN. I'm sure you've heard of it. If you live in America, WGN used to play it every weekend, and every weekend, my mom would turn it on, and I would sit and watch it. And as I got older, I'm like, oh, I bet they cut a lot of it out. No, they really don't cut hardly any of it out when it comes to the actual like the theatrical cut versus everything else. They don't really cut much out of it. The censored version cuts up the swearing, and that's basically it. 'Cause there's not much to it that warrants being censored or cut out. It is just so damn good. I really enjoy everything about it. It is just so genuinely fun. And it's just not a bunch of shitty characters. It's characters you actually like, you actually learn to care for, which is good, because a lot of movies don't have that. A lot of movies have characters you just stop giving a shit about halfway through. At least I do. Call me weird. I really just wish I could tell you how awesome it is. I really wish I could get you to see it just based on how much I recommend it. But honestly, I'm a cinema fan. I will always be a cinema fan. I'm going to die a fan of the cinema. Okay? Play, cinema, all that stuff. Alright? I would recommend, if you can, get a hold of it. Just be prepared for some stuff that might be a little intense. Like, there's some really intense stuff in it. Like, you know. Okay, so, story. I'm going to talk about the story a little bit. This guy named Cyrus, who's the one and only, as they call him in the movie, is this guy who's got a plan to bring all the gangs together. All these gangs in New York and New Jersey and Coney Island and all those places together. This little group from Coney Island, a little nobody group called the Warriors, are invited to attend, as are 100 gangs. They mentioned particularly 9 delegates from 100 gangs and 100 more they're willing to join. So they invite this other group. They invite this other group called the Rogues. Shoot Cyrus, and then after shooting Cyrus, they blame us, and shit just goes downhill for them. Like, that's the short and long of it. It's all about them going from where they're at in New York, the Bronx, where the hell ever they're at, to go all the way to Coney Island, which is their home. It is a remake, Greek play. I don't know the name of it. I'm sorry. If you know, let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to remember what it's called. But I don't. I normally can remember crap like that. That's what I'm good at. Ask my lovely lady. She will tell you I can name shit that no one else knows about stuff, alright? But in this case, I don't fucking remember. Alright? So the Warriors are legitimately innocent. They did not kill Cyrus. The Rogues did it. But that's only the beginning of what's interesting in the movie. It's not just that. Everything about this movie is truly genius. I mean, when I was a kid, it got to me. You know, like, that's what really got me. Like, as I've gotten to be an adult, how written that story is. How fucking written everything about it is. It is on such a written movie. Fucking jabber. I really wish I wish there was good words for this movie. Like, okay, like I said, just to tell you and give you an idea of where. Okay, a lot of movie fans have a top 10 list of movies. I don't. Movies I like more than other movies, and rarely a movie I completely despise. This is one of those rare movies I've watched legitimately for 30 years. And I believe, as I've gotten older, the movie still holds up well. Still has some of the best acting out there. I believe it still has some of the best acting out there. Some of the best writing in any movie I've seen in a long time. Like, it's just the cast is excellent. I'm repeating myself at this point. I don't know what else to talk about with this movie. I really don't. It is just, if you have a chance to see it, please go watch it. I think that you will regret it. I don't. And I've seen it more times than I can count. So, yep, thank you for tuning in. Have a good day. Bye.